Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing a virtual bi-weekly contest 65th virtual contest or 65th bi-weekly virtual contest. I did actually mean to do this live like in the contest, but I woke up an hour late because of daylight savings and totally just missed it. So I woke up at 10:20 locally when the contest is at 9:30. So meh. Anyway, so I am doing this now virtually, so wish me luck. That's all I really have to say. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. So a bunch of people are probably talking about the contest right now, and I'm trying to avoid it because of spoilers. But I am going to start right now, so let's go. I'm going to scroll down very slowly so I could not... okay, there you go. So I don't see the rankings or the timings. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. Check whether two strings are almost equivalent. What does that mean? Greater than 3 is false. Do they have to both appear? Okay. What? Oh. Yeah. False, true, true. Okay, let's give it a go. Alright. Walking Robot Simulation 2. Bottom left, top right, at 0, 0 facing ease. If it's without bounds, return 90, we try the step counterclockwise. Which way is counterclockwise? Is it to the left or to the right? That's just, I guess, left. No, it's an API problem. So it just has, okay, starting position, move. That's not so bad. I mean, this is not that bad. It's just a lot of making sure everything's correct. If oh wait, what? Wait, do we always start at 0, 0? Okay. Oops. Okay, I guess that's pretty okay. Are we 0 index or 1 index? 0 index, okay. So move or ignore for now. Maybe that's okay actually. So we want to start at east. East is going plus on the y. Which way is counterclockwise? They should just tell you which way is counterclockwise. I'm so bad at this. So there's no rotation thing, okay? So first two steps. It turns and faces north. Okay, so then now it faces north, which is plus 1x, and then after that it goes this and then this. Hope that's right. Okay. So this is east, north, west, south. Oh, I thought I put this, but okay. And then this is what is num? Num is 10 to the 5th, and the 10 to the 4 cores. So we have to be really careful about our bounds. I guess that's the problem. I didn't even think about this. I guess the thing with not being able to change direction means that you're always on a border. I guess I didn't think about this one really. I just thought it was going to be simulation. But it actually ends up being a little bit trickier for simulation. And then we have to do some maths. So given that this is 100, we can maximize it by 400. Let's see. Let's make sure we have to off by 1. And so we're at a corner. It's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for width is equal to 6, right? So that's going to take width minus 1 and then height minus 1. So just wait something like this. Yeah, something like this, and this is at most 2, so that should always work. If this is a 2 by 2, then it will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will give me 2, so maybe off by 1 here somewhere. No, my math is just bad. This should give me 4, so I think I'm right here. Okay, and then now after that we just do a simulation. The simulation is okay. Oh no, I guess I could have done a for loop, right? Sub.x. This isn't the way that I want to write it. Okay. I have this song stuck in my head, and it's a little bit confusing, but okay. So this is good, and then so we can continue. This is true. So if this is not true. Right? Alrighty then. Okay here. Unless it goes No, this shouldn't be an infinite. This shouldn't be an infinite loop, but oh, it is an infinite loop because I forgot to update. Hope this thing is an infinite loop. Oh, whoops! This is an so many typos. Okay, let's try again. Yep. 2230 self. What is the answer? Nope. Yikes. Huh. With 22. Red 00. 0204. Why do I have 22? Yeah. So it goes 02 and then did I mess up something? Probably. Why did I go north already on this thing? Okay. Let's give it a spin. So we go from 01, 02, 03. How did I go to 22 next? That's awkward, right? Huh. I'm making some silly mistake somewhere. I don't change anything anywhere else, so let's do it afterwards. Okay. If I have some typo somewhere, because I feel like I've been way typoing today. 01, 02. Okay, so it actually goes here. But why not 03? Did I mix up the x and the y? I probably mixed up the x and the y. So x is width in this case. Okay. Okay, so now everything is mixed up. I mixed up my x and my y. Who does this? But okay. Focus. I just have to change this, I think. So that means that now we start going east, which is plus x. Okay, so plus x, and then we go north, which is plus y, and then we go west, which is negative x, and then finally okay, let's see. Oh, that is the right answer. Is that the right answer? It is the right answer. Okay. I for some reason I thought red north going is the right answer, but am I good? This is so prone to typos that I'm like a little bit not certain. But also this is like 10 lines of code, so let's give it a submit. And hope I don't have an edge case. Oof, yikes. I mean, this is not that surprising. I was just being lazy. I definitely should have try the case where I do the mod, but this input is just unreadable as well. Let's see, can I explain this? Yikes. I probably did the mod wrong, maybe. Off by 1 on the mod. Ah, jeez. This is 97 by 98. So the direction is okay. And then not. Yikes. Okay, let's. This is a silly one. Okay, fine. Maybe the mod is off by 1. Let's see. I think the mod is okay, but it may be that my direction is wrong. I don't know that I'm facing the right direction. So basically, attempt to move forward first. Oh, this is right for this one, but okay. But I think maybe my mod is wrong. I don't know. That's the only thing that I have some doubts about. Yeah, okay. What a yikes. I mean, I'm in the right location. I'm looking at spot checking these answers. It looks like I'm right, except for that I get the directions wrong. So maybe I'm having an off by 1 somewhere on this mod. That is odd, isn't it? Debugging is hard. I'm trying to figure out which strategies we need. What are all these numbers? How are we always at 0, 0? Are these just multiple? Like what's 97 times 98? But so we got that math right. We're just facing the wrong direction afterwards. Oh, because we loop back to the same spot, but the direction is different. I didn't really consider this. Okay, but what we can do though is we do this, but we also okay. So does num have to be greater than 0? Yes. So if num is equal to 0, we still do. I think this should self-correct this. So we just do one simulation loop, so we don't worry about. So I think that's what happened. Oh, let me copy it here. That is a silly mistake if true. Yeah, now it looks okay. Where's my submit button? I think that looks okay. I don't know, can't tell. This is way too long to see if this is right? But that's actually a good edge case, to be honest. But I mean, I was kind of thinking about it, but I was just like, and then I do this thing where, to be honest, I just forgot about it. Like I was thinking about it as I was coding it, and then I focused on other things and I forgot about it. I need to do better at either taking notes or something, to be frank. Sometimes I'm better about it, but not that time, clearly. Anyway, okay. I mean, it's a virtual contest, I know, so I'm just chatting a little, or going through my thought process a little bit. But now let's focus. Okay, 2070 most beautiful item for each query. Okay. To the array items denote the price and beauty of an item. Okay, price and beauty, maximum beauty of an item whose price is less than equal to query. Okay, what does that mean? It's too early to me to parse these so exactly. Okay, return array ends of the same length of queries. Okay, so let's look at an example. This seems very example. So for queries of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, so we look at the price and then we get the maximum beauty. Okay, so I mean, there are a couple of ways to do this, but I think the way that I'm being lazy about it is going to sort the queries. I don't even know how to do it. Well, I'm I'm actually struggling a little bit with the query names and not the whatever, but whatever. I'm being really terrible with variable names and wasting time on them. I've been doing that a lot lately, actually. Okay, fine. That actually means something. Let's actually do this. Okay. I know you could probably do this in like one line, but for contests, I like to type things out a little bit sometimes, unless I'm really sure what I'm doing. Because for me, it's not a time for experimentation with respect to implementation when you can do things. Sometimes I get in those moods, but I guess right now I'm not one of those. Okay, so we sort the queries and then we have the items. Okay, I guess we do the same thing. I guess now I have a better sense of what I want to do. I actually wasn't thinking about it enough, which is a little bit weird, but okay. What do we want? We want the query second after we parse it. Okay. Was it price and then beauty? Let's type it out. Try to at least try a little bit to use railroad names. Also, that always bites me when I try not to be. Okay. We actually only need to return the beauty. So okay. What are we doing? Price? Okay, this at least now that I type it out, it looks a little silly, but okay. Price, which doesn't really matter. Type and then I guess X. Okay. I thought I needed some sort of data structure, but I think max is good enough. What am I doing? Oh, the query. Okay, so then the X is the index. Yeah. I think this should be okay. Maybe. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Any edge cases should be okay. I mean, I don't think I do anything really weird. Let's go. Okay. Q4. All right. How we doing in time? Because I start off time. I don't know. Okay, so I have an hour and 7 minutes left. People already finished, of course. But it looks like I would have been doing pretty good time. Maybe, depending on how good you ask. Okay. Like I'm top 50 maybe. Okay. Focus. You have and task and workers. Okay. Okay, let me read. I'm reading it too fast, and yeah, I don't know if this is a problem people run into, but reading it too fast. So you have the strength of each worker is stored in workers. Okay. So you have task, which are requirements, and workers. Okay, each single task must have a strength greater than or equal to. Okay. You have pills. Okay, magic pills. Okay, so up to this point, it may be some sort of bipartite matching, maybe, but okay, let's see. However, you may only give each worker at most one magic pill. Pill. Okay, so pills is a constant. Only give each. Do we have a limit number of them? Pills, magic. Oh, by strength. Okay, strength is the constant. Pills is the number. Okay. So it is something. It feels like some sort of bipartite matching type thing, but with a caveat. I mean, this can't be max flow, right? What is n? Let's take a look. Okay, at least N and M's makes it seem like it should not be max flow. Yeah, because that's too big. But I mean, it probably is max flowable to be honest. But I don't. But that's not the intended solution anyway. Hmm. I mean, any n squared dp or nm dp is too slow as well. If I have to guess, there's some kind of sorting, and then maximum task that can be done. If we sort, can we do some dp from then? Or some kind of two-pointer maybe? dp may still be too slow in that case. I mean, we definitely want to sort it. It doesn't make sense to not sort. So let's do that. Because there's no ordering, doesn't really matter. And then I wonder if you can do something like, does this always give the optimal pairing if we just I feel something better is that someone got in 7 minutes. Nowhere is good, but can we do dp on the delta? Well, you can't do it on M anyway, so, or pills rather. So that still doesn't make sense. Maybe some sort of binary search. No, that doesn't make sense to binary search it, because in that case you just do greedy, right? I feel like I have a greedy solution, but I can't prove it. And some of this is maybe a little bit meta, is that if it was greedy, you'd think people would solve it already. Oh, wow, second, nice, Josh. But anyway, wasn't looking at it yet. But okay, how do I even prove this to myself? Oh, and actually, I think I just assumed that N and M is the same. So because they're not the same, that matching is a little bit awkward. Okay, so I think if N and M is the same, then maybe greedy would work. But actually, I missed this, which is that they're not. So that means we have to think about it a little bit more, if nothing else. Because okay, so that's where the difficulty comes from. Because I was trying to think why the greedy doesn't work if N and M is the same thing. But now we have some sort of thing. Can we do greedy? Well, the strength pill. Okay, but okay, I'm thinking sorted, but what if we sort it backwards? Does that help? So we have these tasks. Can we do greedy sorted backwards? Because if we can use a worker, we should, right? And we always use the strongest worker. Well, the question is, if there's a misalignment, then you end up running out of pills at some point. So that's the problem with greedy. If this where you can just align it by not doing the first task. If you don't do the first task and everything aligns, then that's the case that greedy fails. Don't really have a good idea about this one, to be frank. But yeah, can we do DP on whether this particular one should be solved? Is there a cascading effect? I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's subproblems that the subproblems are quadratic, or n times m anyway. And we want to do something in n squared time, or n log n time maybe. Well, it's already n log n, so I guess there's no linear. And I don't think you could do this without sorting, so that's probably the lower bound. And it's not something with the numbers here. Yeah, because I was looking at this example, and I think greedy would work only because n and m is the same. If it's not, then don't really have a good idea. Just thinking. Can we do something with binary search? Do we always want to use a pill? No, because of the misalignment that we set. Because, for example, we have one pill and you have something like this. But if it was 444, refresh to kind of get a sense of, because other people have starting to finish. Wow, much slower. We don't have any idea on this one. All my standard tools are a little bit off. The pills are the decision. If there were no pills, how would I do it? If there are no pills, then we can just walk the thing. I think that's okay. So yeah, if there are no pills, then greedy works by sorting. If there are pills, then we can. What does being pills mean? So that means that, okay, so we have some alignment that doesn't have pills, some sort of matching in a greedy way without pills first, and then having pills, what does that enable us to do? That enable us to do we shift away? Does that make sense? Is that a thing that happens? How do we know if we want to be able to shift in an optimal way? Okay, so let's say we have some greedy matching with our pills. How do we figure out how to improve on that answer using pills? So that is our minimal answer, or that's the answer that is the minimal maximal, and then we want to improve on it using pills. We have extra workers. So let's say we have a greedy alignment. What does that mean? That means that one person gets to shift. So okay, so giving a pill will, but then how do we figure out which worker to shift using these pills? Okay, let's use some pencil and paper. Let's say we have something like this. About pills. Okay. And it will always look something like that, I suppose. And then adding pills. Adding pills is kind of like swapping. How do you do the math on that swap? So and how do you do that in non-linear time? Linear is too so. So okay, so you have this alignment from greedy solution, and you want to make one of them use a pill. If this person uses a pill, then it can move a little bit to the left. Maybe I'm thinking backwards. So what happens if for every where we do greedy the other way? What does that look like? We do greedy the other way. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't really have that many ways of solving this, but I feel like I'm missing a property that I'm thinking about. So one pill. Let's see. So let's say without pills, then this 10 matches this 10, right? And this 10 matches this one now, but everything shifted kind of. I'll mute this. Yeah, I guess it's muted. I'm really stuck, to be honest. Can I think about these as segments? No, I don't know if that helps. How much time do I have left? I don't even have an idea, to be honest, which is the hard part. Okay, I have 57 minutes left for this one. Let's see if I could come up with a visualization a little bit. I think we want. So now, I mean, I think for n as you go to m, the greedy works, and in this one you might match the 10 with the 15, but so without using any pills, match the 10 with the 10. Okay, so I guess my question is, does using a pill, okay, I think I have some ideas about I think the decision that I try to think about is this thing about if we use a pill, how does it affect us in the future? And I think there is some way of making it local in that it doesn't that much, or some sort of greedy maybe, but I can't really or I don't have any ways that are proven anyway, or that I can prove. Let's see. Yeah. So for example, the 15, how do we represent this, right? Because, okay, so let's say our example is 10, 15, and then 10, 10. Maybe is 10, 10 a good one? I don't know. 5. How do we decide to match this way and not this way? And how do we keep it from moving in the future? So we do greedy. We have some answer X, and then given pills, we can at most improve the answer by pills. So the answer is between that greedy solution and that greedy solution plus pills. That helps. Can I do something with the deltas? And I think there's some like not transitive things, right? For example, if strength is 5, and in this case this matches up, but this is 9. But if we match the 10 and the 10 in a greedy way, then this doesn't match, right? So we have to, and let's say pills is equal to 2. So we have to match the 15 and 10. So we have to use the pill. So how do I determine that we have to use both pills in this case? Right? The 5 doesn't even matter, I guess. And on the flip side, okay, so let's say we just greedily use both pills. What if, then what does that mean? If we greedily use both pills and we don't have pills later on, can that mess us up? Where using one pill would be a better? I guess maybe not. I don't know. I assume that you can. Okay. I mean, I think I've been thinking about this edge case for a long time. So what I'm going to do is kind of just do the greedy and then see if I have an example instead of keeping coming up example and then eat the 5-minute penalty. So let's I don't know if this is the best move per se, but I'm also like running out of ideas. We've been sitting around for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, something like that, doing nothing. So let's give it some try. Oops. If workers I is greater than task. Otherwise, if workers I is greater than string and pros is greater than 0. Okay, right. 2132. Oh, did I even get this one wrong? Whoops. How did I get this one wrong? Let's see. 3 and 3. 3 matches 2. And then 0 plus 1. Huh. Why did I get this wrong? Oh, whoops. Maybe. I think we just. That's still a little bit awkward though, but okay, 3122, so I messed up this one. Okay, so it seems like greedy already doesn't work for the last case, maybe, because we gave the we gave the pill to the first. What? Yeah, I think we gave the pill to. Let's see, gave the pill to one of these, and then 8. And that's pretty much all she wrote. 8, there's no match. 5, there's no match. Oh no, 5, there is a match. So there's only 1 5 for match. So you have to give the pill to 4. So we can't do the greedy. Okay, so greedy doesn't work just by this alone. I didn't really look at this case too closely, apparently. So, okay, well that's good. We didn't even have to eat 5 minutes for it. Okay, so given this case, we want to use this. Wait, what? Did I put workers first? Workers and then tasks. So yeah, we use this one, and then the 6 matches to 5 5. Okay. Can we do greedy in, well, no, because if Oh, we have to think about how to do greedy in a smart way. In that, if we greedily try to figure out the 9, then we'll. I mean, I guess the 4 can. Wait, what's the strength again on this one? Yeah, I mean, we can do the 4 and the 9, I guess, but. And I guess that doesn't matter. Actually, I think in this case, the example is misleading, and that not misleading, but you would always actually just choose the 9 instead of. So okay, so maybe that makes sense. Okay, so here you would choose the small. Would you choose the smallest thing though? Or the one that gives the more, because that at most shifts that up that way. But like, can that affect anything later? I guess not, because this is basically. I think maybe that is the missing key that my drawing was, because I was trying to think. I was trying to think without leapfrogging, but maybe I can leapfrog using pills. But what if this was 11, right? If this was 11, then we would greedily choose the 6 using that one pill. And then we still have leave with 2, even though the 4 should match with an 8, right? The question is, okay, what if I'm trying to think, maybe is there a property where we okay, so let's say we have this thing, right? This array. Maybe we get to use this in some way, so I don't want to delete it yet. Okay, so let's say we have this array, and then we can add 5 to. Okay, in this case, there's only one pill, so we get either or which obviously is the same, or 9 is 2 1, or which is for workers equals to 3. This is already suboptimal, right? Oh, sorry, for tasks is equal to 3. This is already suboptimal. Well, in this case, it doesn't. Well, this one doesn't change the answer, and this one doesn't change the answer. This one actually may still. This one still changed the answer possibly. So, yeah, maybe. I don't know. And then the other one is just 666. Okay. What if we use greedy, but we binary search on what is the starting point of these pills to kind of basically shift them to the left? Does that even make sense? I don't know. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking definitely there is some bias toward proving but we only have 36 minutes, so it's as good as any, I guess. Let's give it a spin. I don't know if this is right. This is gonna be n log n, something like that. Okay, let's give it a spin. How do I want to think about coding this? I guess I don't need. I think this is okay. And we can get rid of this. This is. That means that guess we needed to sort this then. Okay, fine. And then is equal to okay, fine. I guess this could be menu somewhere. I always get off by once on these, so I'm just is this worth doing it this way though? Let's see. So there's 0 pills, then okay, so this was 1, okay. I've been getting these indexes wrong, so I'm trying to think. Oh, we're inclusive, okay. So. This will give me how many used. So we want to maximize this formula, right? Maybe I did this a little bit wrong. Let's see. I mean, we could use ternary search. That's always fun. I think there's a way to kind of figure that out, but I'm a little bit weird. So it gives us an answer for this, but we don't have. Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought maybe I could do something like this, but this just gives me a number. I mean, I know that. Okay, fine. Maybe this is right. Could be wrong. If this is the case, what happens? That means that the answer is not on the right, so yeah, I'm gonna have some rounding type things. And do some little bit of a cheating. Is this even right? I don't know. Yeah, I might have a. Oh, that's not what I thought it would happen. Also, we do this, which is very, very bad. 3122. So I'm still wrong on this one. Am I? Did I mess up the indexes? So I think I need to reverse them. So I reverse them. And then we want to, on a third one. Maybe I'm just really wrong on this one. Oh, I don't know how to do it. I'm playing around with different things, but and I haven't done discrete ternary search in a while, but should have done it this way actually. Okay, still gives me the wrong answer, unfortunately. Why is that though? But if I change the 4 to a 5, why does that not work? Something's wrong with the coding in general, I think. Because if we change the 2, oh, what the? Wow. Like really bad at coding. Okay, fine. Okay, still wrong, but maybe slightly better in that. Why does this get printed twice? I print twice. Oh, because it goes this and then it does this max thing. Okay, fine. I think I'm changing the array a little bit. Am I being sloppy? Oh, I forgot to change the current. Okay. Okay, now this is too much of a 3, 2, 3, 4. Wow, how am I off by that much? Okay. What is this answer? Let's see. Sometimes you just have to grind it out, but I don't know if I have any answer for this one. So this is the case. Okay, so this seems right. Well, this clearly seems wrong. Why for a second time? This should not be. From the third index. What is going on? Why is this so weird? Like, okay. So this matches 3, but this matches 4. Why does it matches 4? Because somehow this array is not, you go to this plus whatever. Why isn't it? Dun dun dun. Because we just wanted to put 2, we want to put it on 6. Or on 4, so that's 9. Do I have an off by 1? Is that why? So we add, okay, I do have an off by 1. That is why. Okay, 3, 2, 3, 3. Is that the right answer? Nope. I mean, I fixed that one at least, but I'm getting the other ones wrong. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 3. So the number 2 is wrong. Why did I get 2? So I have 0, 0, 0. 5, 5, 0. Why does this return 2? 5, 0, 0. Oh, because we already used the pill, so this doesn't make sense. That's what happens when you copy and paste. Okay. 3122. Okay, so that makes sense, or at least that is the right answer for this one. Is it too slow? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna YOLO this a little bit because we only have 25 minutes left anyway. So yeah, I have a print statement here somewhere. Okay. 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 So we have a wrong answer. Unfortunately, this wrong answer is gonna be hard to debug. I guess this makes sense that this is the wrong answer because I think, I mean, I was a little bit trying to figure out as well whether this is the case, but you can imagine you have two separate chunks and you want to shift, you want to swap some of them in the middle. Can I generalize that in a better way than me essentially doing brute force? But well, ternary search, but and this greedy, I need to be able to separate them from two chunks that I can do the same greedy on. I think that's the problem, is that we have multiple chunks. Okay, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna solve this one. So you do get numbers that jump ahead. So basically this, but for example, if you do the same thing. So the reason why my thing is wrong is we do the same thing, but then you add, I don't know, 1,000 to each number and then duplicate the array. That would give us the wrong answer, I think. Well, I guess there's no way for me to kind of debug this, but yeah, I think that is definitely a wrong answer. Now that I think about it a little bit, because basically you have this, but then now you make it 2 pairs, you duplicate this array, and you duplicate this array, and then say you add 1,000. Basically, you're doing 2 independent answers, or 2 independent problems in the same problem, and my answer, I mean, the expected answer should be 6, but I suspect I give a 5. Okay, I give a 7. That's actually ridiculous. But maybe I have some typo. Oh no, oh yeah, actually, because these are able to solve these ones, that's probably why. But there's something like that that is giving me the wrong answer. And to be honest, the problem is that it's not even, I don't even have a great idea on how to solve this. Because if I did, then I can work until after the contest to kind of keep going. But I feel like I tried a lot of stuff for 20 minutes left. But so greedy can greedy work? The DP is actually pretty easy, but okay, so I guess the problem that I'm still trying to solve is, please. Come on, man. Maybe I've gotten it so far. Really have no idea on this one, but though a lot of people are getting it, but some in very long time, given some, I mean, the top scores. So, put no spoilers. I mean, do I really have to be explicit every time? Okay. Yeah, the problem is that let's say we have something like this, and strength is equal to 5. You know, we do greedy. This is actually. Well, I mean, we did greedy, and greedy doesn't work for this one. So. Anyway, so again, we have 9, 8, 5. Okay, so we do want to increase to 4. I don't know. Okay, sorry, getting a little bit distracted. So we want to promote the 4, but how do we figure out 4 is the thing to promote? Let's just say the 2. Can I think about it in a reverse way? Well, I mean, if we do greedy, we're going to have disalignment, right? But let's say, for example, we have, this is a 6, right? This, we would still have the same alignment, but we would use this here. So let's say we keep having numbers. I guess the question is also if, does it ever make sense to take a number that's used? I guess not, because if a number is used, then okay, so let's say we do greedy another way. I mean, right now we've just been doing sweeping left and right, but let's say we do. To be honest, this problem's a little bit ruined for me because of the hints. This is what happens when you do it on Twitch, I guess. I always said, but because now I can't even think about the wrong answer in a good way because some of the exploration is on the wrong answer, but I don't know. let's say we have this stuff, right? So the 5, but how do we use the 5? I guess that's the question, because you can also say that on the same logic. I had some logic about matching the 5 with something, greedily matching the 5 with something, but then you can also say that for 8, for, you know, like, why don't we match it with 8? And I don't know that I can make that decision in a good time. So how do we get a case to isolate on the 4? About 14 minutes left. I spent like 20 minutes doing nothing, to be frank. Still don't have a good idea on this one. How many people solved it so far? I mean, a good amount of people. I mean, yeah, good amount of people, but not like a crazy amount. So I mean, this is definitely a hard problem. I don't know. Really have no idea. Did I miss something? No, I don't think I missed anything. This is pretty straightforward, and I don't think the problem is hidden in the constraint this time. Maybe I'm wrong. The graph is too expensive to build explicitly, so I don't think it's a graph problem. At least not in a direct way. How do I align this one? So you move the 4 to the 8. Yeah, the problem is that I have some ideas about getting this span, because you can imagine you have this and changing this to this, which is what I did, but then now it extends further on the second pill, right? So what I did kind of works for one pill. So I think I have a one pill solution, kind of, but maybe not even, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but don't really have any idea, to be frank. But I'm not ready to give up yet, because I still have at least 12 minutes. I don't know. Hopefully, people cannot hear the car alarm. It is, I don't know. There's a car alarm outside my window. I could hear it, and it's very distracting. And it's very annoying. And now I'm just doing the classic thing of procrastinating by talking and pretending that I'm streaming and whatever. But okay, focus, Lai. I definitely thought about binary search. I just don't know how to apply it here. What are other dimensions that we can abuse? Because I think the not alignment stuff is interesting. don't really have a great answer for this one. Maybe I just don't know this one, to be frank. And it's something that I'll smack my head as soon as I see someone else do it. Usually pretty okay at these. What does taking a pill mean? And the other thing is that I think I treat them independently, but as this case, maybe not this case, but as this case shows, they're not actually that independent. So maybe I'm thinking about it a little bit incorrectly. Because there are pockets. I thought there may be pockets of, I mean, can you add stuff in a contiguous way? Okay, let's play around with, I don't even know if the delta array makes any sense because it's about alignment more than, because if m is equal to n, then it is a little bit easier. Then, okay, this is -3, -3, -4, -3, -4, right? That doesn't, does not convey that there could be 3 answers. Right? Okay, let's say we greedily match these, so I don't think that that's, you know, just match them without pills, what happens? Then you have this thing. But this is the part of the exploration that I'm missing out because someone hinted that this was binary search, which means that this doesn't make I'm going down the wrong approach, which I know, but I would have explored that part a little bit more to kind of see where that goes. But now, you know, given maybe as a incorrect hint though, but I didn't really dig deep into it. But this is why spoilers kind of messes with you up a little bit. I try to avoid it by doing the actual contest during the contest instead of on stream. But you know, this is why sometimes you can have nice things. Okay, so I mean, this, I don't know. I don't think I know how to solve this one. At least, you know, I mean, can I think about it in terms of maximum bipartite arching and then the graph? What is the, if I think about it in bipartite matching, then that means that, what does that mean? That means that we're adding edges based on strength, and for each thing that it doesn't fit, we can, I don't know, how do we choose between using these? Yeah, I don't know. Usually I have some idea that I'm working toward to play around, but now I honestly don't even have an idea to play around with, and there's only 6 minutes left in the virtual contest. This is kind of a sad moment for me, because you should have an idea to play. I don't even have any, like, I'm not even trying anything right now because I don't really have a direction about it. Yeah, I just really don't really have an idea. So I've been sitting here for an hour doing nothing. not gonna lie, even knowing that this is binary search, I still don't have any idea. I think there's a property that I'm missing, or observation that I'm missing. I mean, okay, so I did make the observation about crossover and everything is over. But how do we know to start it from there and not say here? And also in this case, I mean, I think this is the part that messes me up a little bit, knowing the spoiler, is that I would kind of explore this, but now knowing that it's binary search, I'm missing some weird thing. Well, I mean, that's the fun part about doing these watching this live, is that you get to watch Larry do nothing for an hour sometimes. Hopefully, it's very rare, but still, from time to time, this will happen, and it makes me sad too. So, not just you at home. And I think this is one of those things where I don't even think I can think my way out. This is not me. Like sometimes you're on some thread that you can play around and kind of see how it shapes out, but I don't think in this particular case, I don't even have an approach. I mean, I did a little bit, but I think that was just really wrong. Unless I have some implementation detail that was wrong. I don't think so. Like, why was I wrong for this case? Well, it's hard to say. Except for that I'm expected to match more. 35 pills is a lot of pills. Yeah, I don't think there's anything about constraints that I'm missing. And clearly there is like a easy solution because people got it in 7 minutes. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say people because these are the top people in the world. So maybe that's just me being unfair to myself as well a little bit. But yikes. Have I been thinking about this all wrong? Do I need to not sort? What if I sort not reverse? Does that help? Does that change anything? I just assumed. I think that makes sense from intuition / past experience. But what if I sort it the other way? Does this make it easier? Can there be a cascading effect? Hmm. Yeah, really no idea. I guess I think what I'm going to do is do a code review. Oh, I should take a screenshot of this because this goes away, I think. I'm going yeah, I think I'm going to just read other people's code and then see if I can understand it that way. We have about 20 seconds left, and then maybe I'll type it afterwards. Didn't really get this one. I guess I missed up on something. Don't know why I don't know why Q2 took 16 minutes actually, to be honest. Because I don't think my code is that bad. Did I? Let's see. I mean, I know that I had a wrong answer, but maybe I took too long to debug. Oh. I hope this doesn't talk me in some way. Okay. Oh, it doesn't. I wanted to the per minute type answer submission time so that I can, because I forget what my first when I guess I have it on video, so wanted to see what my first submission time is. But okay, so the contest is over. I'm 74th or so. I think what was I at? Like, was that like 27 minutes with a penalty? So that means that would have placed me. Ooh, yikes! I guess it's pretty good that I didn't do this contest then. But it would have placed me about 167th. Because I guess there are a lot of Chinese server people. But okay, so what I'm going to do now, because I really don't have any idea, and I think just to kind of go over some few things is that definitely keep trying. I mean, what I want to say, and I don't know if this comes off poorly, is that I have a lot of experience, right? So if I don't know something, and at least on a level that I know that I need to know, like I will look at the answer. But I think like when you're starting out, I do not recommend this per se, and that I think you should explore things a little bit. I think one thing that you can do, and because I have a Discord channel, it makes it easier, which I didn't have when I was younger, is kind of ask for a direction. In that, because for some problems you might not like, it might require an algorithm that you just never heard of, so there's no way you could have come up with it, or at least not with a reasonable amount of time. But there are also other type of problems where, like maybe it's just sorting in a weird way, right? And you can come up with it, you just have to keep on figuring it out, right? For me, because I know I have a lot of tools under my belt, and if I don't know it, then it may be some observation that I'm missing, and I'm trying to figure out how to learn. So okay, so that said, let's kind of learn together, and or you could watch me learn and kind of see if I just looking at solutions, how to figure it out, and that's how I usually do it. I know that there's a discussion forum type thing, but I save that for a little bit later maybe. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so this is obvious. Okay. I mean, okay, so there's a binary search. Don't know if you hear the fire hydrant. Okay, so what does this actually means? This is kind of what I was doing, but I don't think I'm doing it quite right. Okay, so oh geez, sorry friends. There's a police thing, I guess, right outside. It's not even, I mean, I'm actually like about 15 feet from the window. No, way more. Maybe it's like 25 feet from the window. But this is New York. This is part of living in New York. Though for the most part, as you know, it's pretty good because otherwise you see it on stream all the time. But still, okay. Let's actually focus on to see what this does. So this is the mid. We look at the cheapest X tasks. What do we do about the cheapest X tasks? We put them in a thing. Okay, let's look at another one real quick because I guess they do the same thing. But why is this? Oh, this is just a multi-set. Well, this is just a. I was actually thinking about something similar for with sorted list, but I feel like I'm still missing something. Okay, so we start from the middle. I guess I did sort it the wrong way then. Didn't I do this? I did something like this, but I didn't do the binary search one. I think I did this, but with greedy, which I guess is wrong. But I'm still missing something obvious, or like I'm missing the observation. I don't know if it's obvious, but I'm missing an observation that leads to this. This is one of those things where the code might not tell me what is necessary because there is something more abstract about it. Let's kind of take a look at another code. Okay, this is not great code per se. Okay, binary search. Okay, let's see if there's anyone with cleaner code. Hide this stuff. Sorry, friends. I guess if you could hear the siren, at least we know that my mic is doing very well, because I know that people complain about it not being loud enough in the past. But oh, that's true. I don't. I mean, I can. So someone in my chat is suggesting that I read Discord, which is probably a good idea, but I'm trying to figure out how to put it on stream in a good way. Okay, I don't know. I scrolled down a few, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any. Let's see. Okay, well, this has a comment, which is, I guess, might as well as read the description at this time. I mean, I think also all these code roughly looks the same, to be honest. So I think I'm just missing the idea. Okay, so what is middle? Check repeat. Take min. So basically, oh, Is that? I mean, that's basically. I mean, I had something. I mean, I wouldn't say that close, but I had that sort of an idea. But Okay, so why is that the mid? That is the mid on a binary search because given the min. Oh, I see. So this is just saying given this alignment, does everything always match up? I guess so. Huh. But I was doing it one item at a time. Why is this necessary? Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I feel like all the code's gonna look the same at this point. I just am trying to figure out how to understand this in a way. So one thing that I would say is that I'm not just learning this per se. I am trying to or I'm not just like trying to figure out the answer. I'm trying to also understand it in a way that it can be repeated in the future, right? That's part of the learning, and sometimes it is going to be slow, like what I'm doing now. But yeah. Okay, what is P again? P is this is a little bit. Is this awkward? I don't know. What is the P bias? P is the oh, P is the number of pills, not okay. So that makes sense actually. I for a second I confused pills with strength. Okay. So we basically just use this alignment, right? So we binary search on the alignment and then do greedy on the matching. And the matching is that it has to be a perfect match, or not a perfect match, but it has to match everything. And this is actually what I said at the beginning of the problem, is that if m is equal to n, then greedy works, right? So then now we're constructing a case where that is the case, where we binary search on the greedy suffix of, in a greedy way, because of the greedy, you can choose a suffix and then the prefix, and then we should be able to just match one, but yeah, we should be able to just match that way. So we get the biggest element, yeah, otherwise we search for the smallest element to remove it. Okay, I actually was doing my greedy a different way. I think that's the part that I'm missing from this. So I actually I missed two observations, to be honest. I think I know how to solve this now. Okay, let me try to think about this in a way of kind of re-understanding it. Okay, let me see if I can think about this a little bit. Maybe I'll just do the explanation on the explanation video. But basically, okay, we if m is equal to n, we can greedily see if we can use all of, I guess this is t in the way that I wrote it, use all of the, or we can use all of the workers with all the tasks, and we can do this in a greedy way, right? So this is greedy if yeah, if we have a workers and tasks, then in this case, and let's say if they're equal to each other in size, then if they're equal to each other in size, then we yeah, actually, I guess in this case we have a sorted list. So okay, and then now we have tasks. Okay, so and we had something like this actually. For task and tax, if the biggest element is greater or equal to task, then this is, I don't know. Then we can contain you actually, I guess. Oh well, we have to remove it, but dot pop, I think that's a thing. I could be wrong on that one actually. I think that's a function sorted list. I could be wrong. I could just remove the last element, but else, I think this is the part. This is well, the two observations that I missed. The first one is a little bit tricky, but this one I actually should have been a little bit better on. But I didn't know that was necessary. And this is the one that where the first time I implemented, if you go back, is that I just take the next number and then I add the strength to it. But now I can actually, I should take the smallest worker or the weakest worker that can, after strength, go. So basically this is task, we minus, okay, if p is greater than 0, okay, wait, how do I want to say it? Okay, if p is equal to 0, then we're done. This is false, because we cannot use any strength. Otherwise, task minus strength. Okay, let's just write pills is equal to P. So we want to binary search for this in sorted list. We want to get a number that's bigger than this. So okay, so index is equal to current.bisect left or bigger. So yeah. So if index is greater than length of current, we return false. Otherwise, current is it? I forget how the syntax about sorted list, to be honest, but something like this should be okay, I think. And then just return true otherwise, right? Something like this. Yeah, and then here, okay, assert length of task is equal to length of workers, and then here, in a greedy way, we always this is the part that I did not get, and I don't know if I mean I think I've definitely seen it before, but it's not something that is maybe I think about enough. Yeah, right is equal to maybe min of tn, and then -1 for, because this is inclusive, is equal to left plus right. And the part that I did not get is that we want to take, so the 2 levels of greediness, I think that's why maybe I'm a little bit bad, but we want to take the smallest or the easiest mid tasks and the strongest, I don't know why I put this in quotes, strongest workers. Yeah. I think there's also a remove though, right? Let me look it up. Sorry, give me a second. I don't like to remove it by index in that way. That's why. Though maybe I should have done that. Yeah, I remove and then pop. Okay, I think I'm good on the API here. Anyway, and then strongest workers, and see if we can use them all. Okay, and then if we can greedy, so we want to take the last mid elements, and then the first mid element. Maybe I'm off by 1. I'm always a little bit off by 1 here sometimes. So if this is good, we want to try something bigger. So left is equal to mid. If this is not good, we want to try something smaller, and mid is not good. Okay. Okay, I mean I'm wrong here, but that's fine. So let me put this in here. Maybe I'm off by something. How do I have a okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah. Oh, whoops. This should be equal to. I think I messed that up. Okay. So at least it doesn't go out of bounds, but still a little wrong. A little bit wrong because this should be inclusive. Okay. Whoops. Okay. So a little bit better, but not on this. Because why is this 5? Tell me why. Pills is equal to 0 if we cannot bind. Huh. let's see. So this is marked as doable. Oh, it's because I didn't use a pill. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Silly mistakes. Okay, so that looks good now. Okay, let's give it a submit. Funny thing is, I had all the components in my head, and I even mentioned them. I think this is why I just wasn't able to put it together. This is why, like, I don't know. Could I have figured this out eventually without kind of peeping? I think it's tricky, right? Because I had all the tools for sure. But I think this part I wasn't sure that I needed to be even more. I guess this. I mean, so this greedy part. I think I should have been able to figure this out. In the sense that, but I don't. In the sense that it is clearly more optimal than the way that I was writing it. But I think they're like, it's like I had to be greedy in 2 dimensions, and I didn't really think about, and I was thinking about one at a time. Like, it's like almost like we're twisting 2 knobs, and I was twisting one at a time, and then I reset it, and then twist the other one a little bit, and then reset it. And what I had to do was do them both at the same time, and I really was kind of, I don't know, just wasn't able to get there. And this is actually a thing that comes up very rarely, but I have seen it before. So it's something that I just really have been out of shape with practice and kind of be able to think about it. But yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say about this one. Oh, I shouldn't have refreshed. But okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I have for this the live the virtual contest video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this contest. That was a hard Q4 for me. I don't know if y'all did better. I hope you did. But yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you later. Bye bye.